Karen, the notorious HOA queen of Oakage Estates, thought she could get away with it. Late one stormy night, she snuck into my house, intent on poisoning my K9, Ranger, the one dog who had thwarted every shady plan in this neighborhood. She didn't anticipate his instincts, his loyalty, or the silent fury of a retired agent standing beside him. The air smelled of rain and ozone as she crept through the back gate, carrying a vial meant to end the life of a dog that had already saved lives. My heart raced, but I didn't panic. Ranger's ears twitched, his tail stiffened, and I knew the moment had arrived. He'd sensed danger before it even stepped into the living room. I grabbed my sidearm as Karen reached the crate she intended to tamper with. Ranger lunged first, snapping the vial from her hand with precision, teeth locked. She screamed, stumbling back, realizing her plan had already failed. I tackled the other intruder, who had been waiting to assist her, twisting his wrist and forcing him to the floor. Within minutes, sirens wailed and the Distara pike had been tipped off. Karen froze, eyes wide, as her empire of control and fear unraveled in front of her. No HOA fines, no pink blazers, no neighborhood patrols could save her now. The chemicals, the falsified invoices, the smuggling operation her husband had run, they were all exposed. Ranger had sniffed out every lie, every hidden stash, every treacherous plan. The storm raged outside, but inside justice moved quickly. Karen and her accomplices were arrested, the last shipment of dangerous chemicals confiscated. The news spread like wildfire. Hero K9 sniffs out suburban drug ring and HO president's poison plot backfires. Ranger, soaked but triumphant, wagged his tail, oblivious to headlines but fully aware he had saved lives once again. In the days that followed, Oakage Estates began to breathe again. The yellow tape came down, the black sedan was towed, and the neighborhood slowly healed. Children rode their bikes again, sprinklers hissed, and neighbors even smiled at one another without fear of fines. The HOA had dissolved, its former queen sitting in county jail, forced to reckon with the consequences of underestimating a dog's loyalty and a man's integrity. Ranger's silver collar gleamed in the sunlight, a badge of honor for his silent heroism. Laura and I stood on the porch, watching a neighborhood learn the hard way that power built on fear is fragile, but loyalty built on trust is unstoppable. Evil may hide behind polite smiles and HOA newsletters, but good watches, waits, and acts only when it must. Ranger had shown that. Some stories start small, a dog, a neighborhood feud, but the right instincts, the right courage can unravel even the deepest schemes. Oakage Estates smelled clean again, not because it was perfect, but because the truth had been exposed. And Ranger, he'd done what no badge, no rule, no authority could ever do. He'd protected us all. Comment below your city, hit subscribe, and tell me, what would your dog do if someone sneaked into your house?